And happy Tuesday. It's October the 10th. We're still in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, just verses 12 and 13, which say, "For just as the body is one and has many parts, and all the parts of that body, though many, are one body, so also is Christ. For we were all baptized by one Spirit into one body, whether Jews or Greeks, whether slaves or free, and we were all given one Spirit to drink." Well, what does it mean that Christ is one body? Well, see, in context, Paul is writing to the congregation in Corinth. And quite honestly, Corinth is that example of a New Testament congregation that just didn't do it well. I mean, in Corinth, there's a great deal of division. And so Paul writes this letter, among others, to encourage them, but also to correct them, to tell them where they messed up. You see, they had let God's gifts divide them. See, in this passage leading up to, Paul mentions gifts. He mentions activities. He mentions ministry, and he mentions them all equally. Yet he talks about one body and one Spirit. You see, this passage is about unity. God never meant for there to be division in the body of Christ. Division robs us. Well, first of all, it robs us of influence. When the world sees the body of Christ all divided up, I mean, they go, well, what do I need that for? But it also robs us of the power of God. You see, when we don't get to enjoy the power of God and the influence of being the body of Christ, then we have less impact on a world that, quite frankly, needs Jesus. You see, God has gifted us His Spirit. We're going to talk about that in the days ahead. 1 Corinthians 12 and 13, "For just as the body is one, and it has many parts, and all the parts of that body, though many, are one body, well, so also is Christ. For we were all baptized by one Spirit into one body, whether Jews or Greeks, whether slaves or free, and we were all given one Spirit to drink." Have a blessed day. We'll see you tomorrow.